A look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Buffalo.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now second and
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
a gain of 13 yards.
Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 3. On play action, here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
At the 4-yard line.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Jackson looking to throw. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Third and goal for Jackson. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Bills nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now Codrington to return. Ooh. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Allen, going to give it to Cook.
James Cook, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. They go play action now. Here's Allen. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming, but guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Dejounte Wester now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll step up and run, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Jackson now. Now a screen set up for Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A pass pulled in by Henry. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Shaq Thompson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Bills take over
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Cook. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
41-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And that will hit and go out of bounds just on the other side of midfield. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. As we are ready to get back underway. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath, but give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
It's a really nice job there on the right side of the offensive line. They were the ones who got the key blocks. That's exactly where the point of attack of that run play was designed to go, and the back is able to find enough room and easily pick up that first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Hopkins' first catch. Good enough for a first down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 16-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 35 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands, and here he rips off a big one.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
2nd down. Jackson. Quick slash into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Taking off, and he's into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills' offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike Man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Once again, it's Cook. Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. They'll break the huddle. Come up now for 1st and 10. Here's Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Allen now on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be third down. From the gun, here is Allen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's fourth down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to have the Bills first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Allen going to throw again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Trenton Simpson in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. Wester now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They motion the slot man left. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Play action now. Jackson. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. A big play there for Baltimore. A pickup of 44 yards.
And what a decision to turn into a runner and tuck that ball down and go. You could tell initially he's thinking, just pick up the first down and get out of bounds. But as the play unfolded, he realized there was a lot more green grass in front of me. For a minute, it looked like he was going to take it all the way, but he'll settle for the big gain. Sets up first down.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Jackson now on 2nd down. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Codrington to return. Whoa! Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Now Allen on first down. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 2. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
3rd and 2. Now Allen. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the 1st half clock.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And he'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. Moore going in motion. To the air once more is Allen. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the...
And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Pass is kick is good. And the Bills will cut the deficit down to 4. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short
He
game.
steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll run. It's Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Allen, going to give it to Cook. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. In motion, Shakir. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, throw here for Allen. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time he had the football. Here, he's got a first down. one now off the bootleg. He'll find his running back, Cook. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Wester now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. In motion goes Likely. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll.
And he'll take this one in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
That's That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Bills 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now Codrington to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. On the handoff, this is Cook. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, what a run! Down inside the 30-yard line. It is a big run by Cook. It's a gain of 34.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
He'll take this down to the 23. Malachi starts. That 1st-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. He's got it at the 7. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Here's Cook. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen to the goal line and in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown Buffalo. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Pass now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Bills go up by 3. It's 27-24. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will score. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Makes the score Ravens 31, Bills 27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Codrington to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Now he'll run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Aside that open man is Knox. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 6.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 41. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Motion man is the tight end going right. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the
You want to
play.
see linebackers
It's now
play
3rd and
downhill,
8.
Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Teddy Buchanan on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. He'll step up and run this. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up 1st and goal.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
2nd and goal. Hook. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Bills 34, Ravens 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Western now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. Flowers with the catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
He takes off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards.
The reality is, Mike, there's just not too many guys in the league who are capable of making that play. Once he gets past the line of scrimmage, he has all sorts of space to run. He's one of the faster quarterbacks around, and he's able to pick up big yardage before stepping out of bounds.
Pistol give to Henry. Whoa! And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Hill. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one on line, and it is good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10.
Check it out, right there.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, here is Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Buffalo.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 2nd down, Allen. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one on target to Moore. And he'll get into the end zone. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Buffalo. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day, 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
Makes the score Bills 41, Ravens 34.
So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
So now it's Lamar Jackson and the Ravens down on the scoreboard. A little over 80 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves as they come up with 1st down. Here's 1st down. Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Short, complete to Likely. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. The Buffalo crowd being heard before 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. 3rd and short, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.